Why are triangles? Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Little Town. Two things before we start doing anything else. Three things. Number one, I finished the cultivating, which I was doing in the streams. Number two, I forgot to put the dang poll into last week's video, and I apologise for that. Number three, I know that people were voting other. I had something prepared, and I have a picture to prove it. However, I had filled this trailer with rocks from the rock spawn script. It was full. I have a picture to prove it. I'll edit the picture in now. Also, I forgot to actually make options for this week. Oops. Where's my pen? Paper, a pencil or something will do. Here's my pen. Yeah, I had full of rocks. And I was gonna start the video off by putting the trailer full of rocks. It was like properly full. Pulling it down to the bale sell point, setting off the rocks, and that was going to be the other option fulfilled. There's no rocks, so I can't do that, and for that I apologise. Also, nobody suggested a valid other option. Everybody just said, oh, other. What's the other thing? I come up with what I think needs to be done. You guys, if you vote other, you tell me what you think needs to be done. It's all well and good you saying, oh, do something else. I don't know what else to do. I come up with the options that are viable. So, speaking of options, next week's options. I don't know. Seeding, I guess. Fertilizing needs to be done. Tidying the yard. And other, but if other wins and there's no actual suggestions of other things, I'm just gonna go for whatever's second. And other. So come up with an actual suggestion that's possible on the map, guys. Don't just say, oh, other. So in second place as far as I can make it, because I'd forgotten to do a poll, like the absolute genius I am, was mowing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to detach the cultivator and take the... Does help if I got head tracking turned on. Really helps if I've got open track open. Okay, there's going to be no head tracking in this video. Well done me, I am an idiot. So, I'm doing well today. In my defense, it is insanely hot. And I think it's a well-known fact that I am a terrible driver. In fact, you guys love pointing that out to me in the Cobra comments. Yes, bumper cars, bumper cars, bumper cars, bumper cars. Well done. I'm not complaining before anybody says, oh, stop complaining, at least you're getting comments. I'm not complaining, I'm just teasing back. That's the way I like things to run, is gentle prodding of everybody. While I sit here sweating. I don't have open track open, because I'm an idiot. So we got, don't have open track open. You can't see it, but I am actually turning my head. That's why I'm just saying I don't have open track open. Don't have open track. Dave, stop turning around and trying to look at things. Open track is not a thing today. Just stop, please. Please, Dave. Please. Please be with the stopping. This should do. It does do. It do. Does this thing have a detachable PTO? It does. Lovely. Let's get rid of that. And that's not the button to bring up the map. Let's do field 13. This grass. Oh, field 13 has grown. Field 13 is also grass. Okay. This shows exactly how prepared I am today. Which is, generally speaking, not at all. That's okay. All of my cables are annoying me because they're just not sitting correctly. That'll kind of do. I know the mower's probably way too big for the Massey, but yeah. I like using this Massey. You guys seem to absolutely love the ridiculousness of this Massey. And if you haven't heard it already, this is the horn. Like, I'm gonna go out of cab because it's slightly louder. And that is my absolute favorite thing about this ridiculous. It's a serious mod, it's just not a very serious color, not very serious features. I mean, very few people would take a Massey 698, stick some John Deere stickers on it, and paint it hot pink. That's what Simulate did for me, and I absolutely love it. Even fewer people bother putting a Dixie horn in a tractor. And oh, that's the entrance to the field, and I'm stuck because I took it too tight. Okay, let's try and get in. Hopefully that's good enough. Yeah, it rammed itself in. Lovely. So we're gonna... I think the plan is to make silage on this field. Because I'm not baling again with the John Deere. I could make hay, but... Again, not baling. Oh my god. This is the kind of day that I'm having today. Okay, reverse this way, accelerate this way, reverse this way, accelerate, also this way. I'm just making things worse, aren't I? Yes. Oh, maybe not. I've fixed everything. None of that happened. Everything is cushy and perfect. So let's do this outside the cab because, well, I don't have track hat turned on. Start the mower, lower it down, and away we go. And the John Ferguson pulls it rather nicely, in fact. Lovely. So what we're going to do is, when the time comes, we're going to just be a bit cheeky and we're going to hire a forage wagon to pick this up, because we should in theory have the money still. In fact, that could be one of the options for next week. Yeah, that's going to replace other. Screw it. I'm the one making the poll. I can change the options when I want. Yeah, I'm gonna replace other, so that's why other got replaced suddenly with pick up grass. And yeah, it's gonna be our job next week if you guys want it. Is a massive silage session. Massive silage session, which appears to be a very popular phrase on YouTube of late, especially in farm sim circles. And Simulate, because he usually watches my videos, will understand that joke, as will possibly Fahy. Nobody else will, and that's the part I love about having in-jokes with people. So, oh my god, it's ridiculous that stuff. Yeah, for those of you wondering why I'm just complaining about the heat, it's because, number one, I am Irish and I melt when it's over like 10 degrees Celsius. Number two, it's like bordering on 30 in my room. At the very least, it's like 30 degrees in here. So, not exactly comfortable. And if you want a terrifying mental image, I'm essentially just wearing a pair of shorts at the moment. Because too hot, yo. Why am I doing like this when I could just as easily do it like... Go away, Courseplay. You're not wanted here. Yeah, I probably should be mowing like this, shouldn't I? That is, in fact, the better option. That's why I like this more, is you can actually do this nonsense. And it looks good. So, I do apologize once again for the other option not working out. I didn't realize the rock spawn script and or that trailer had an issue on game load. That's something I need to try and remember, because that's a pretty big issue. Not entirely sure. No, rock spawn script. Rocks spawned when... Huh. Something went horribly wrong. I'm thinking it might have been the collisions and the rocks got launched everywhere, so I'm going to have to look for something weird in the vehicle's XML. Hooray! Nothing says fun like derping about in the vehicles.xml. And the rocks could have been put literally anywhere on the map as well, which... Yeah, that's a fun situation. Because if the... I know bales can ping off, and the rocks are using the... Essentially they are bales. That's how they're loaded in, is they're spawned in as bales using bale physics. So I'm guessing that's what the issue might well be. That's annoying because I spent like an hour stacking that trailer up. That's really annoying. How fast can we go with this thing? 17, 18. That's actually quite fast to be mowing. I'm not going to complain because that's efficient. So I'm going to do is I'm just going to go up and down because we've got two headlands in. The issue with this mower, the reason it's turned off is because it mows regardless of whether it's up or down, which is a bit of a shame. So you have to turn it off if you want to turn or anything else, you'll get grass everywhere. But I mean, it's functional, completely functional, it works nicely, it's got a couple of nice features and all that's a nice breeze, please keep blowing. Please stay windy. That is very pleasant. I need to get a fan or something, like, seriously badly. But yeah, the mower you can't lift it, and well, you can lift it. I'm being factually incorrect there. You can lift it, but it just doesn't turn off ever, or it doesn't stop cutting. You have to like properly turn it off to get it to stop mowing. And oh no, is this the one that's bugged out? Because this is basically a reskin of the John Deere mowers, and they do have a tendency of bugging out if you turn too tightly. So it bugs out if I turn too tightly to one side. Does it work on this side as well? Nope. Good. Wonderful. Brilliant. Not entirely sure what causes it, but I'm going to have to be a bit more careful then. So off we go again. Careful not to bug it out. Careful to try and get as much grass as we can. And this should be a decent amount of silage. Now there is, I believe, there is a BGA on this map. There is a BGA on the map, so we could bring it to the BGA. We could just keep it and give it to the pigs and the beefs, and I'm just gonna circle this because I don't trust the mower to not misbehave again. So you know, we've got options open to us, which is nice. And if I get particularly bored off camera, I can do some of the seeding, if not all of the seeding. No seeding is an option, so I'll leave like field 12, I think is the one I bought. I'll leave that one seeded and do that in a video. If I get bored off camera, I'll probably mow some more fields and just start collecting up silage wherever I decide to bring it. Which is awesome! Because let's face it, if we want lots of money real quickly, the best thing to do is to just sell silage. In fact, the actual best thing to do is sell silage bales, because apparently they're worth like I've got bale extensions, so they're worth like 2 or 3 grand a pop. But with in the default game, they're ridiculously like lucrative. So if you want money real quick, get a baler. Don't even bother with the thing, the forage harvester, all that kind of stuff. Literally get a round baler, a couple of mowers, and a windrower, a tether and a windrower, and you too can get lots and lots of money for essentially free. Because I think it's like 6,000 per bale you get now, which is one of the main reasons I use bale extension and soil mod and all this kind of ridiculously costly nonsense. Is literally just because I think the in-game physics and stuff, the in-game economy is horrifically broken, and I'm breaking it to the point where it looks a bit better. Only 15 minutes. We're only halfway through and I'm already sweating profusely. I am sweating like a whore in a nunnery. Good lord. This field isn't going to take too long to mow. I might do field 4 as well, just for funsies. Because, hey, why not cut all the grass? This is going to bug, isn't it? Or not. I mean, I have no complaints of it. No, didn't bug out. Wonderful. Wunderbar. And the good thing is, if you're reasonably good with the mower, you can get some really nice patterns going. Just by pretty much driving well, I guess. Consistently is the word I was looking for. Thank you, brain. 5 minutes later. Blame the heat. And Jeff. Not Farmer Jeff, by the way. Not Farmer Jeff. Don't just start blaming Farmer Jeff for everything in chat. It's a running joke between myself and Simulate and Fahy. That Simulate's channel is like after exploding a bit quicker than he'd like because of Jeff Faviano, and the running joke is that we're blaming him for everything wrong in the world. And he knows about the joke and he's fine with it. Before anybody says, oh, it's rude to make fun of somebody, he's got like 300k subs and he's fine with the joke. It's legitimately just a joke between, essentially on the two channels, on mine and Simulate's channels, it's just a running joke. And Jeff Faviano's fine with it. It's just a bit of light ribbing, really, considering the stuff that's going on YouTube lately. The hashtag blame Jeff movement is very, very, very tiny and completely harmless. Oh dear. So, what else? My head is just... I'm overheating quite badly today. Oh my god, I'm a boss. I had an ice cream. For those of you who watched the stream yesterday, number one, yes, I am actually recording in this ridiculous temperature, or weather or whatever. And my room heats up ridiculously when I'm recording and rendering and stuff. Number two, the salad I had was delicious. I just had a bit of Pepsi there to try and something myself, I guess. I don't know, de-stress. And number three, I had an ice cream cone, which was delicious. I wasn't expecting to have one. I was expecting to go out the back and just grab one of the ice creams we have in the shed, but no. My sister came in, but didn't realise she was coming home today, and she handed me an ice cream. And it was delicious. And it had like chocolate and all that kind of good stuff. For those of you who live in Ireland and the UK, I got a 99. I don't know if a 99 is a thing in the UK. It's like an ice cream cone with a flake in it. Literally invented by Cadbury's to sell the flake. That's how the 99 exists. And it used to be, I remember the days when it was 99p for one. I remember the days when we used pence. Good lord. Yeah, the penny sweets were actually a penny, and I walked 5 miles to school and back in the snow, my bare feet in the rain, underwater, in the summer. It was 73 million degrees Celsius. That's how old people tell stories, right? Because I feel ridiculously old thinking back. Because Ireland's been using the euro for 14 years now, and I can remember using pounds. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. So it does look like we'll get into Field 4 at the very least. Which is the tiniest little useless meadow I have ever seen. That's not a rib at the map, it is a hilariously tiny meadow that's largely useless. Oh dear, it's bugged again. If I turn more, will it fix it? And then, like, snap it out. Aha! You can unbug it by turning more, apparently. So that's a useful bit of information for me. Because that is a known issue, and I thought there was no solution. This is the disc bind pack, by the way. I'm not using the Moco mowers because I don't like John Deere. Legitimate reason. There we go. Fold this in. So that's... Have I actually folded that straight in? No. Slightly more. There we go. No, that's... I'm gonna say that's good. Screw it. So now we very carefully finagle the mower out. Like, why didn't I just do that the first time? Why didn't I just get cheeky and literally move the mower into a mowing position the first time? That gate is manual, and this turn is not more friendly, so let's get a bit cheeky with how we do this. Perfect turn and absolutely no ridiculous cheating going on whatsoever. Lovely. Let's open the gate here. It's going to open inwards because of course it is. Let's get the mower in. I may have to do some finagling. What on earth have I hit? The hedge. Okay, so that's the mower. You can see why I said we'd do Field 4 now. Because we can do Field 4 in like 2 passes. Alright. Let's hop into the tractor again. Get the mower mostly behind us. It's mostly behind the tractor, I guess. Drive over here. Mower down. Mower on. Away we go. I haven't changed any textures on this map. All I did to it, for those of you interested, literally all I did was install, get multi-terrain angle working on it after breaking it, and that was done live on stream. Hooray! But yeah, all I've done is put multi-terrain angle on the map because I like multi-terrain angle. And that's a personal preference. Again, I always say this and I'll keep repeating it ad nauseum. If you don't like something about a map, change it. Fix it. You know, harder, better, faster, stronger kind of stuff. You just bend the rules to suit you. Not in life in general, but for maps. Change them. There's no rule anywhere that says, oh, you don't edit a map for private use, ever. No, that's... In my mind, that's what maps are for, is for... You take the map, and unless you're on a big multiplayer server, an open multiplayer server, you take the map, edit it, and play it however you want. It's how I played Cobra, it's how I played Nuston, it's how I played Mulroy Bay, it's how I'm playing this map. This map didn't need too many touches actually, just a tiny little prod in the right direction to be pretty much how I want it. Cobra still needs a couple of prods, and I'm not fixing the road system on Cobra because I don't have that kind of free time. Haven't edited the map yet today, by the way, so that's going to be fun. I know I got 2 days to do it in theory, but I like doing things when I can actually remember them. As I keep reminding everybody, I've got a terrible memory, as I kind of proved last week by completely forgetting to put the poll into the video. Well done, Dave. So, the mowing is actually, going, I'm gonna say it's going well. I mean, there's not a whole lot else can be said other than it's being mowed. And it's happening in a relatively efficient manner. And screw it, I'm just going to spiral in now. Because why not? Why don't we just spiral in? That is the true question of life, is why isn't everything a spiral? Why is a square? Why are triangles? What even is a circle? Why is a nonagon? Why is a nonagon? What is a dodecahedron? Which I think I may have just made up. Either that or it's something with 32 sides, which probably has a different name. Yes, icosahedrons have 20 sides. I think. So, almost done with field 4. I'm going to call the video when we're done with this field, because there's pretty much nothing else I can think of to do at the moment, other than start seeding, and you guys didn't want to see that in the video, so ha ha ha, you get a slightly shorter video. Because, why not? On the bright side, pretty design on this field. Pretty field. So, oh dear, it's happened again. So let's back it up more, and now try and free it. Nope. Okay, let's try driving forwards with it. And now try and free it. And it's free! Lovely. It's gonna just happen again, isn't it? Nope, good. So on that bombshell, I'm gonna leave you guys. I've been RainbowDave, you've been watching Farming Simulator 15 on Littletown. Until next time, stay safe and goodbye. And for the love of God, if I haven't remembered to put the poll into the video this week, tell me. Literally leave a comment saying, Dave, you're an idiot. And if you've made it to the end, number 1, congratulations. Number 2, leave a comment saying buggy buggy more wow. Buggy buggy more wow. Or you can just invent a spelling for like buggy buggy more wow, because that'd be funny for me and I like entertaining myself. So yeah, until next time, stay safe and goodbye.